Here we display the several types of glassware that are used during the practicals. First of all, the beakers, then the Erlenmeyer, the graduated cylinder, and the volumetric flask. I'll start with the beaker. The beaker is used as a reaction container in chemical reactions, and on the side it's mentioned which maximum volume fits in the beaker. The beaker also has a graduation, which is not accurate, so it's not possible to exactly measure volumes. The beaker also has a spout to easily transfer liquids to another container. Then there's the Erlenmeyer. The Erlenmeyer is used, just like the beaker, as a reaction container for chemical reactions. The advantage of the Erlenmeyer is that it has a narrow neck, which prevents accidental spillage. Also, just like the beaker, the Erlenmeyer has graduations. This can be seen on the side of the Erlenmeyer. Just like the beaker, the graduation is inaccurate enough to measure volumes exactly. So for this you need another piece of glassware. With the graduated cylinder, it's possible to accurately measure volumes. For this purpose, the graduated cylinder contains a graduation that has reasonably accurate. And it also has a spout to transfer liquids easily. You may encounter graduated cylinders with narrow necks, which makes it difficult to transfer liquids into the containers. There are several solutions for this, like using a pipette or a funnel. Finally, we have a volumetric flask. This is the most accurate of the glassware we are using in this practical. It can be used to really accurately measure one specific volume, in this case, 250 milliliters. This is done by adding volume until this blue line. At that point, there's exactly 250 milliliters of liquid in the volumetric flask. There's exactly 100 milliliters of blue liquid in each of the vessels shown here. To each one, we will add 2 milliliters and check how much the liquid level increases. If the level hardly changes, it means that the glassware is not accurate, since small changes of volume are not visible. First, we add 2 milliliters to the beaker. We see the level hardly rises. It stays around 100 milliliters. This means the beaker is not really accurate. Then we add 2 milliliters to the Erlenmeyer, and we see somehow the same effect. The volume stays at 100, so the change is hardly visible. The graduated cylinder does show changes, as you can see. When we add 2 milliliters, we see the liquid level visibly hitting one graduation above. So the graduated cylinder is accurate enough to measure volumes. Finally, we also add 2 milliliters to the volumetric flask. It's clear that the level rises substantially. So the volumetric flask is more accurate than a graduated cylinder, and the graduated cylinder is more accurate than the Erlenmeyer and the beaker.